Well, folks, I am venturing out to my car, and this is what I find. We were predicted to get 1 to 2 inches of snow tonight. Spring just seems like it's never going to go and show up. Winter's never going to go away. Spring's never going to show up, is what I'm trying to say. This pretty much sums it up. This stinks. I just wrote that a minute ago, and it's already getting covered up. So I came out here to grab the new combo. I bought this during the BPS spring fishing sale, and I actually had to order it because the sizes I wanted, lengths, reel type that I wanted, they did not have in stock. So I'll show you this stuff when I get inside. So this is the new topwater rod and reel that I have. It's a Johnny Morris Carbon Light 2.0. The gear ratio on the reel is a 6.8 to 1. The action on the rod is a 7-foot medium heavy action fast. I don't know if that's going to focus, but I had to actually order this online during the big spring sale, and today I took the boys over to my closest Bass Pro Shops, and I had them put on 20-pound mono backing, and then I just bought this Suffix 30-pound performance braid not too long ago, and had them line that for me because I could not even get that side cover off to adjust my brakes. I took it in, told them about lining it for me. They said okay. And I also mentioned the side cover not coming off, and so they finagled with it while the boys were bowling. And when I came back to pick it up, they said during the paint, some of that paint must have seeped down into the cracks, ran a little bit, and it basically glued that thing shut. So I was like, well, that's what I was kind of afraid had happened, and I didn't want to scratch it up or anything like that. I figured, you know, they're taking care of it for customers, so they're going to be as nice about it as they possibly can be, and it opens up just fine. So I still got to adjust the brakes, but I'm going to go ahead and set it up for topwater. Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Algwoutdoors. Outdoors. Get out and catch something. Wesley Van Deveter, as usual. Everybody's asleep, so I'm just doing a video because I haven't done one for quite a while, and showed you the bait caster, showed you the weather outside. Love it, you know. Spring is just never gonna get here, it seems like. Told you about the bait caster, the combo that I'm setting up for topwater, what kind of line I had them put it on for me, and then the other thing I got was I ordered some of these new whopper ploppers, and I didn't realize it when I ordered it, but I've put some stuff up on Whopper Plopper Nation. It's a group on Facebook. This is Tequila Sunrise in the 130 size, and this is actually called Barney in the 130 size. Now, I did not realize it when I ordered them, but they're saltwater. Well, no big deal. All it is different types of hooks, as far as, you know, those hooks will hold up in salt water, so they shouldn't have any problem with fresh water at all. I'm going to go ahead and line that, get it set up for the old topwater fishing, which maybe, if the weather holds, will hit sometime in November. We'll actually get summer. I don't know. This has been the weirdest Central Illinois winter that we've had for quite some time. I put a video up a few weeks, or maybe even a month ago, where we had like 3 days in a row where it was 50 degrees outside, and now all of a sudden it's back to this. But hopefully this will be the last one of the season. And this Thursday, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping to go fishing this Thursday on my other day off, because it's supposed to be 70 degrees but cloudy as of today when I check the weather reports. So hopefully weather will be doing all right, and be able to get on some fish. I do not plan on topwater fishing. You know, no frogs, no whopper ploppers, no buzz baits. You know, not just because one day it's 70 degrees. I think, you know, that's not going to do squat. So what I'm going to do right now is, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Barney color, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the knot that I use. I will not be using a Palomar knot on these lures. As big as these lures are, that to me, just waistline. Pretty much the only knot I use. Occasionally I use a Palomar knot, but for the most part, I just use the old clinch knot. So I think I've shown that before. I did a video not too long ago where I went through a few different knots, or a couple different knots, and I'm pretty sure this one is in there. But I'm going to see if I can get this tied up real quick. And this rod will be my pretty much topwater only. The only reason I even got this combo was because of the price. I'm one of those people where, you know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I got kids. I got bigger priorities than going out and buying extra fishing poles. So I also might use this if I get into some bigger bodies of water, which I hope I'm doing this year. Try to expand my territory, and I could also use this for flipping and pitching. So if I get in the spots where, you know, there's a lot of trees, if I go on a boat with somebody, or if I go out to one of the bigger lakes in my area, and I wanted to cut this off and flip and pitch jigs or creature baits or plastic worms, then I wouldn't really have to worry about it. I mean, 30-pound braid should hold up pretty well. Okay, so on this, you basically thread it through the split ring, fold it in half, and then you want to spin at least 7 times. I've already done 2. So 3, 4, and watch the hooks. 5, 6, 7. Okay. So what you do there, you take this and you go through the tiny little loop that you made, but you want to do it without backing off your spins. Hopefully this goes through alright, because it is braid. It kind of frays when you cut it. I want to wet that a little bit when you do this, so that'll feed through there. And I missed. And that's what you want to do on a Sunday night. Just watch some dude that can't hit a hole on his fishing line to tie his knot. I think I got it this time. Then you take that little end there, tighten it up a little bit, and you're going to have that big hoop. So you got your little end, that's your main line. You're going to pull that tight for a little bit, not too tight. And you want it to kind of look like that. Alright? And you want to get that whole thing wet. You just pull it tight, and boom, it'll cinch. And then you just cut that little bit of excess off. And that is your improved clinch knot. So, like I said, this is going to be my top water, possibly flipping and punching rod because of the heavy line and the heavy action on it. But that's going to be it for tonight. You guys have a good one. If the weather's great where you live, get out and catch something. If the weather's not so great where you live, do what you want, man. You want to stay in, stay warm, that's what I do. You want to go out and freeze your butt off, or hopefully it's not freezing your butt off where you're living at, but just do what you want to do. That's life. Take it easy. See you later, fellas and ladies.